Sagittarius, I hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for June 13th to the 19th, 2022. So in this reading, Sagittarius, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides regarding June 13th to the 19th, 2022. But before we begin this reading, Sagittarius, as always, I would like to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading. I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. And if you feel that this reading resonates with you, definitely smash that like button and subscribe if you have not already for future updates. That would also be greatly appreciated, Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and just jump in and see what it is that would like to come through for you for June 13th to the 19th, 2022. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for Sagittarius. Bottom. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got here for you, Sagittarius. Ooh. All right, Sagittarius. So, in your opportunity for the 13th to the 19th of June, you have the Page of Pentacles here. And the Page of Pentacles is coming through for me as learning something basically new when it comes to do with your career. When it comes to the way that you make money, the way that you specifically provide value for other people in this world so that you can get value back. I'm getting that you can adopt the attitude of your youth. If you can go back to the time where you first learned to make money and it was very nostalgic, or you got that first paycheck from a job, or you put in a lot of work and then it started to pay off. I feel like there's a reset button with that. It's not that you have to completely reset anything, Sagittarius, but in a career sense, the Page of Pentacles being your opportunity, kind of a youthful hustler spirit, I basically feel like there's an element of comfortability in your life that, although that actually, the comfortability is flow, it's very flow-based, it's very beautiful, there's also this element of getting back to the basics of the hustler energy that for some reason you may think that you're above. I don't know. And the challenge, you have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords here is shady behavior, detecting who's on your team, who's not. There could be scheming going on. This could be to do with finance. It could also be to do with lying. I'm just getting that someone might be lying to you in your reality, and you may know it, but you may not really have the courage to call it out, or there could be a scheme. There could be someone making plans, I'm getting, not really telling you about it. And you're like, hey, why isn't there not open communication here? Something to do with that is what your challenge is for the 13th to the 19th. In your overall general energy, okay, what I'm getting here, Sagittarius, as well, it is a theme of you where it's you're trying to find the balance between being hot and cold. And I kind of mean being fiery and being compassionate. And you're trying to find the balance. It's where you may have a problem where you keep swinging from polarities too much. I mean, in your overall general energy, you have the Six of Pentacles, you have the Devil, and you also have the King of Pentacles. Quite possible for a lot of you Sagittarius that are quite established, you may have an energy vampire out there. that is kind of taking your money, right? The Six of Pentacles here, the Devil to the King of Pentacles here. It's either that if you represent the King of Pentacles energy yourself, if you're a business owner, if you're a boss at work, you may have like employees that are kind of draining you, or business partners that are just like, you sense there's a really big imbalance. Maybe you're putting in the work, maybe you bring the attention to the table, and it's like, fuck, well, how do I get over this problem? For the other way, if you're kind of a Sagittarius and you're on your rise to the top, and whatever the top means for you, I do sense that maybe you're being ruled by someone who's not very not very giving. This could even be a parent. This could be anyone, Sagittarius. But a King of Pentacles, it depends on who you are, Sagittarius. But Six of Pentacles, Devil, King of Pentacles. And remember, your opportunity is the Page of Pentacles. If you are a business owner, Sagittarius, I feel like this is maybe training someone in a better way, showing them a little bit of the secret sauce that got you to where you are. Because remember, what you put out is what you get back. And if you tell someone a secret sauce that helps them manifest, it actually doesn't take anything away from you, because we live in an infinite universe, and it's like the law of three, in which is what you put out comes back to you 3 times stronger. I really believe that. Like, something I believe, something that I learned from someone like very powerful in my reality, is that like when I'm working with a client and I help them, I give them like a life-changing insight, that also comes back to me. And so that's why I feel like, not to get like weird, but my reality has exploded with a lot of positivity recently, because the law of three is now in accordance. So I do feel that for some of you here, there's an element of like, how do we work? How do we get on the same page with this King of Pentacles? If you are the King of Pentacles, it's the people below you. If you're kind of working towards that King of Pentacles status, it's like, Sagittarius, like, how do we work out a win-win situation? How do we do it? How do we do it? And I feel like it is in the cards for you to do it. We're going to have to see, though. Now, shifting gears, you may have a love situation going on. You have the Empress, you have the King of Wands, and you also have the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius, and what you don't see coming. In terms of a love situation, I kind of see that going good for you. The Empress, the King of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. I do feel like for the single Sagittarius out there, you're eyeing someone, you feel like you want to be with them, but maybe problems with work. Maybe you're starting a business, Sagittarius, for some of you, and it's like, oh, like, I know I want to be with that person, but maybe it's not the right time. For those of you who are already quite established, King of Pentacles, you may have like a readjustment at your work that's getting in the way, but I feel like there's a soul connection for what you don't see coming that's going good. If you're single and you're talking to someone, I feel like someone new is coming in. The Empress to the King of Wands, for you ladies, it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you're a man, I feel like this woman is really special to you, and it's also a soul contract. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. Destiny, good luck coming your way. I just would basically say, it's kind of weird, but you got to keep love, and you got to keep career. And if you kind of like, those can get intermingled. I don't know. We're going to have to clarify and see. But you also have the Seven of Cups, you have the Two of Cups, or you have the Lovers, and you have the Three of Pentacles here in the advice from your spirit guides here, Sagittarius. Okay, so this question is, are you doing what you love, or are you doing it for the wrong reason? Because your opportunity is the Page of Pentacles here for the 13th to the 19th. And I do feel like there's an opportunity there's a choice that you're going to make about something that you love to do, especially in the physical realm. There's a lot of physical cards here and destiny coming in. I feel like it could be something that you were born to do. Could be something that you made a pre-birth agreement to do, but you're basically letting your own stuckness get in the way. The Devil, the King of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. You know, the King of Pentacles is like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And that may have created success for you. I'm serious. Even if you're a Sagittarius who is not really where you want to be, you have a certain way of doing things that is good, but you're going to have to change it. Also, the King of Pentacles turns into the King of Wands, expressionist, the expressionist, and like, it's more free-flowy, and that's how you get better with your Empress. I know I'm all over the place, Sagittarius. Three of Pentacles to the Lovers to the Seven of Cups. There's a choice about something that you want to do in terms of your career that would cause you to basically go back to square one. Page of Pentacles to learn something new, and you're basically like, how is that going to influence what I have going on? Even if you work at Costco, you're like, well, learning this new skill, doing something that I love, is going to maybe interfere with the way that I view my coworkers. It's going to interfere with my with the flow that I have. Conversely, if you're more so already where you want to be, more so on that path of like getting to where you want to be, you're already there. It's like learning this new thing. You're like, well, is it really going to just set me back? But what you have to realize, Sagittarius, in your challenge is the Seven of Swords here. You may even be lying to yourself about this career thing. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you have the Devil, you have the Seven of Swords, and you have the Seven of Cups. Now, let's get into your reading here. Let's start clarifying. Let's go ahead and start clarifying. I want to clarify why this Devil is here, Sagittarius, for you in your overall general energy. Why is the Devil here? Why is the Devil here for Sagittarius in your overall general energy? There could also be a question of moving things forward with a specific individual in love. But it's almost like you're so bogged down with thoughts of career that it's interfering with that. So it's like you're like, oh, I don't have time to think of it. Why is the Devil here for Sagittarius? Last one. Why is the Devil here for Sagittarius? Okay, the Devil's clarified by the Moon. The Moon card. So, you know, two very kind of dark major arcana cards in your overall general energy. You might be, once again, it depends. You're looking at like what is moral. These are questions of the subconscious mind. What is running your decisions? Are the decisions that you're making coming from a higher place, or are they being kind of like, are you making the wrong decision in your career? The Moon to the Devil, it's like very questionable energy surrounding King of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. How much am I meant to give? How much am I meant to take? And maybe you're getting downloads for some of you that you're giving too much or that you're not giving enough. And you're holding your energy back, which is going to basically create it's like, you know, Sagittarius, it's like people who are like quite wealthy, they don't really keep just like money sitting, because that creates strong excess potential. Like, let's say you made your first like $10,000 and you're like, I'm not going to touch it. Like, there is good to save, but if you just keep that there, that creates excess potential. The universe is flowing. It is like giving, receiving. So you're basically readjusting that flow in your work, and you're basically very unsure about what is moral and what is amoral. Am I building karma? Am I actually doing the right thing? And if I did it differently, I would build karma there. There are these questions around that. There are for the 13th to the 19th. So, and I'm not even saying you have to have it all figured out, but the fact that you're questioning it is good. Why is the Page of Pentacles here in your opportunity? Yeah, Knight of Wands. No, let's see. Why is the Page of Pentacles last one here in your opportunity? Yeah, Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Cups. Being willing to expand your identity, doing it in a fun-loving, immature way. You know, not letting a lot of maturity, a lot of, you know, Devil, King of Pentacles, Moon, not letting that get in the way of what you really want to do. So if you're kind of already high status and you already have manifested what you want, it's not letting your status hold you back from moving in a new direction, okay? Because that's what life is about, moving in a new direction, doing it in a fun way, starting a new venture. This could even be a side hustle or a new business for those of you. For those of you kind of on your way to the top and whatever it is that you would like to do in the physical world, there is this energy of not letting this King of Pentacles, Devil, Moon, make that think that's your whole world and this is going to be your boss forever and you're going to have the job there. You're moving on to bigger and better things, but it starts with an optimistic attitude, you see, because your attitude is what creates your vibration and it creates what you attract. If you're dealing with like someone at work who's quite negative, I would just basically say to visualize them as a penguin. You know, they're feeding on your energy, or like you can't stand the situation, you're not getting enough. They're yelling at you. Just basically visualize them as a penguin. Like, meh, meh, meh. That changes the energy and it allows you to work on yourself. So it's going to be different things for different Sages, but that's what I got. Let's also clarify why the Seven of Swords is here. in your opportunity, in your challenge, excuse me. Seven of Swords is your challenge. So there is a theme of amorality. King of Pentacles, Moon, Devil. But your opportunity, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, is to move through this with a lighthearted spirit and also try to not let this interfere too much with your love life, whatever this is. Why is the Seven of Swords here for Sagittarius? Okay, Seven of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Swords. Whenever that happens, I ask Spirit to make that telling me that I'm on point. So there is a challenge of recognizing maybe you're lying to yourself, maybe someone is lying to you, maybe someone doesn't really have your best interest in hand, and you really have to get to the bottom of this, Sagittarius. For those of you, I mean, no matter who you are, it's to recognize someone's lying and to not really take their words. Don't look at someone's words, look at their actions. Don't look at their words, look at their actions. And if someone's lied, if they have a history of lying to other people, they're probably going to lie to you. No matter what they say, no matter what oath they swore. Your challenge here, the Seven of Swords, also, you know, I'm getting the Devil, the Moon, the King of Pentacles. For those of you high status Sagittarius, and I don't want to but those of you who have already manifested much of what you want, especially in the physical world, I mean, it's maybe to recognize your own, I'm not saying it's over the top, but like maybe having, you know, looking at other people's best practices in business, and you're like, hey, I didn't realize, but maybe this is causing a little bit of karma. Maybe I do need to be more giving. Or it could be the reverse. So these are readings to help you think about you. But your challenge is the Seven of Swords, You could have an employee that's not really good for the business. You could have a lot. I mean, it's your opportunity is this light Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Your challenge is the Seven of Swords. Your overall general energy is the Devil, Moon, King of Pentacles. I mean, yeah, it's conflict with authority, it's conflict with immorality, and that thing like that. I'm basically getting you're moving towards something where you want to drop all this. And the reason why I'm hammering it into you is because this shouldn't be your life. There's more to life than dealing with this stuff. Let's also clarify, Sagittarius, why the Wheel of Fortune is here in what you don't see coming. So, I think these problems that you're dealing with are perfectly suited for your own journey of exploration in this dimension. Sounds so fancy. In this life, why is the Wheel of Fortune here? And what you don't see coming. And it's surrounded by the Empress and the King of Wands. So it could be a fated connection coming in for you. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Knight of Wands here. I feel like this is you really going for a certain love situation that you would really make you very happy. And you're not going to get caught up in the whole work thing and let it interfere with that. The Wheel of Fortune to the Knight of Wands. This also has to do with this opportunity, this new thing that you want to do in work, no matter what it is. I feel like, you know, the Knight of Wands is the energy of going for your manifestations with gusto, fun, very spontaneous. You know, the Wheel of Fortune and what you don't see coming to the Knight of Wands, it may be necessary for you for a period of time to think highly of yourself, even though there's not really anything warranting it in the physical plane. Like, if you want to move into a new business, you have to assume that you're going to be great at it. Even if you're not at first, everything's a self-fulfilling prophecy. And the Knight of Wands to the Wheel of Fortune is like, you create your own reality, Sagittarius. Even in a partner, like, if you're dealing with a partner, because it is surrounded by the King of Wands and the Empress here, Sagittarius, you have to believe that you're worth it. And even if you feel like you're not, you have to be like, you have to convince yourself that you're amazing here. In love. For some of you, it has to do with career as well. Because you do have the Lovers here in your advice from Spirit. So I really feel like there is someone coming through that you're going to have to make a choice about how much you want to collaborate with them. Let's also just clarify the Lovers. Let's clarify the Lovers here in your advice from Spirit Guide. I also think it's doing what you love for a living. There's a lot going on here, Sagittarius. I'm trying to spin all the plates I can. But, yeah, the King of Wands very well could... Could just be like you have a lot going on. and it's taking away from your love relationship. I keep saying that. So maybe, I don't know. Vice of Lovers here for Sagittarius. Alright, I mean, the Lovers is clarified by the World here. The World is the opposite of the Fool. It's someone who basically has mastered the physical game, gone through the hero's journey, and is now going to receive a reward for this. So I feel like you've been on a long journey, Sagittarius, and now it's time for you to really move forward with a lover in a beautiful way. You just basically have to know that maybe you have to push forward with that Knight of Wands energy to get this going, but it's something that you deserve. It's something that you worked hard for, and you're meant to collaborate with this person. I feel that. But also in career, for those of you, you're going to start to look at like something new that you love, and that you're going to start moving towards. Maybe you've reached the end of the journey with some sort of particular way of expressing yourself and providing value to other people that you love, but you know that there's more out there for you. And so you've reached the end of the road with some sort of love thing. It doesn't mean that it goes away, but it does mean that you have to add another thing to your repertoire. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. So that's what I got here for you, Sagittarius. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Have a great 13th to the 19th, and I'll talk to you next week. This is the Autistic Mystic.